they was.
Like the Cavs, we gotta let them know. They got it with the shit for being head. They got it with the shit for being head. Like the Cavs, we gotta let them know. Cavs, we on. P-Cop, we on. The Antoine Spivey broadcast.
Yo, happy Friday, man. I hope everybody had a good, pleasant week. Getting ready for the weekend, settle down, unwind, enjoy these 2 quick days. That's gonna happen within 5-10 seconds, 5-10 minutes. You know, that's how fast the weekend seems like it go. But then when you work the weekend, it seems like they take forever. Welcome, all listeners and viewers to this episode of the Antoine Spivey Podcast Show on the Diva Spivey Media Network and also on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content like you're about to receive tonight. And of course, again, me giving these 2 boys L's, especially Kels. He's been on the
I'm a
L.
man. I'm not a boy. I'm a man.
These 2 boys, Kels been on the L streak lately. Y'all hear the 2 voices. Y'all see the 2 faces. Y'all got Peacock and Kels in the building. What's good, fellas?
What up? What hard time out? What you mean I've been on 2 L's? What you talking about?
We call you Cool J today. 2 L's are better than belts.
I don't got no. Who said that? Y'all said it. If it coming from y'all, then no. I know I don't got no L's.
Hit the burst for us, Kels. Oh,
I'm bad.
Nobody.
hey, if you want to call me
Hey,
LL,
Kills, that's the wrong thing, Kills. Don't say you bad. That's what he's talking about.
If you go put me in the LL category, I it's an honor. Ladies love Cool J, so
cool. You ain't Cool J in that form. You just Cool J with the 2 L's. Hey, y'all see how we started the show already? We on one already. That's how we like it, man. The hottest podcast show in the land to date right now, man. We got a lot we gonna get into. Y'all know what today is, Friday. So that means pick one to sip one. Unfortunately, Kels might go back to his cheating ways this week, y'all, because we ain't face to face in person. Y'all know how he do, like she don't really be taking his shots. But of course, you know, me and Peacock do. You know, we some true soldiers.
Yeah,
Kels,
where your drink at, Kills?
I ain't drinking today.
All right.
It's always want to mess up the church's money, huh?
I'm at work. I can't drink.
Hey man, you listen.
You ain't never stopped before.
You get off at 5 o'clock, man.
I can't get to the store. I ain't driving.
There's always one to fuck it up, man. There's always one. That being said, man, we all ready to get into this Pick One, Sip One NBA Power Forward edition on this Friday. How we gonna do it this week is I'm gonna start off with one. Stack him up against somebody. He win, he move on. He lose, the next person, you know what I'm saying, start taking over him or whatever it is may be. We also got some NBA. We go discuss. We go give our top players at each position. We gonna chop it up about that. And then we got some NFL news with the Cardinals making McBride the highest paid tight end. We're gonna touch on that and more. We're about to get this started with this Pick One, Sip One NBA Power Forward edition. Your boys ready? Well, it don't even matter with you, Kels, man.
I know that's okay. Like I said, that's all right. You know what I'm saying?
No, that ain't all right, because you once again you messing up the church's money, man. Peacock, man, you ready? You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right,
man. I'm not Warren Sapp. I mean,
man, you messing up the people.
Look, hey, that's a third L.
Third L. Well, third L. You about, you know what? Your playing time about to get, your minutes about to get cut. All that shit.
That's all right. I'll earn it back. That's all right. I'll earn it back.
First, we're going to start off with Kels' boy, Dennis Rodman. First one he'd be going up against is Draymond Green.
Dennis Rodman.
Rodman or Draymond Green?
Rodman.
Why you say Rodman?
Rodman is a better rebounder, a better defensive player. They both score the same, but Draymond shoot a little bit better. But Rodman is a better defensive player and a better rebounder.
Is he really a better defensive player, or was his antics what made him a good? I mean, he was a good defensive player. He was. But was it more or less of his antics that he used to? I mean, it's part of the game, I guess.
Shit, Draymond, the biggest anti-person flopper in the NBA.
The many type of antics I'm talking about, bro. The many type of antics I'm talking about.
King people go nuts.
Rodman, Draymond Green.
I'm gonna go Rodman, man.
Just because I feel like it right now, because I had a long week. I can't choose right now. So therefore, here we go.
Man, you for real.
Kels, you sipping water. You don't count. Oh, my bad. Pepsi.
Coca-Cola.
No, I got a question.
I'll take Dennis Rodman, though.
I was about to say.
Dennis Rodman, Timmy D.
That's what. Whew. I'm going with Duncan.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I gotta go Duncan on this.
I go Duncan as well. And I think we all pretty much.
Duncan was.
You say what?
Duncan was a better overall player because he could rebound and score. Rodman was just a rebounder and a defensive player.
Who defense would you take? Duncan's or Rodman's?
Rodman. Rodman can guard all 5 positions. Duncan can't.
Just because you could guard all 5 positions don't necessarily mean you was good at doing it.
Ask anybody in the league.
You got have the body size to be able to guard all 5 positions, but don't necessarily mean
Rodman guard every position. Well,
Dennis Rodman. So Rodman gone. We all got Duncan, right?
Yep.
Okay. Tim Duncan, Kevin McHale.
Kevin McHale was nice, but I would have to go with Duncan. Big fundamental.
I gotta take a sip to this one. I gotta take a sip to this one.
Oh, that's why you have to slip to that.
Kevin McHale wasn't no hoe, for real.
Oh no, McHale was a beast. Don't get me wrong.
And neither was Tim Duncan.
What's up?
Good, Marco. Offensively, I think Timmy was a little better offensively.
They both had good footwork.
They did. I think Kevin McHale might have been a little bit better.
In the post, yeah.
I think Kevin McHale, I don't know. Timmy D could pass the ball too. Timmy D. See this?
Turn down the rebounding. Who was a better rebounder? Tim Duncan was a better rebounder. And a better scorer.
I might give you scoring. Huh?
Duncan averaged what?
I think Duncan averaged for his career 19.5. I think.
Yes. So he got McHale beat by a couple points.
Yeah, he got me. Remember, McHale when he first started, he was a 6-man coming off the bench in the beginning of his career.
Right.
He was. Shit,
So,
look who was ahead of him. You can't blame that.
Yeah, because Cedric Maxwell and everybody else, yeah. So I can understand why.
We took a drink because I couldn't decide. Kills, you said Duncan.
I said Duncan. Timmy D.
And Peacock, you got who?
I took Duncan.
Duncan. Okay.
Timmy D.
Duncan. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah. Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead. Matter of fact, we're Matter of fact, might as well go ahead and take 3 of them because all 3 of us can't choose.
Yeah, that's that one. If you gonna put my teeth to, I would have to go with Giannis.
Ooh. You see, they both want great free throw shooters.
No, they can't shoot. No, if it was a free throw contest, I'd have picked Greg Popovich.
Yeah, I had to go Giannis myself.
You taking Giannis over Duncan?
I'm taking Giannis.
And you took Giannis 2 kills?
I say if you gonna put my if it was like a draft and if
You
I
had to
pick,
choose, yeah.
I would have picked Giannis.
I gotta go with Timmy D, man.
It's upside a little bit.
I gotta go with Timmy D. Duncan won a championship in his rookie season or his second.
Yeah, he had
to have him with him. Yeah. Hey, everybody needs somebody, right? But,
man.
Yeah, I got
he had another 50 one of the 75 greatest players on the team with him. Giannis that had nobody.
That's a tough one. So I'm gonna have to drink. I drank the mines already. That's a tough one. But both of y'all picked Giannis, right?
If you was pulling my teeth, yeah.
Duncan.
So Duncan still okay. Duncan's still in the equation. Okay.
Duncan, KG.
I like Duncan.
I'm gonna take Duncan too.
But KG, you know, his you talk about antics, he cussing people out.
Hey,
he just knows to bring the energy.
Didn't he tell Melo that his girl tastes like Fruity Pebbles or some shit?
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
Melo was
Melo met him in the back. He met him in the back.
Oh
man, he said he took it too far.
He met him in the back. He like Melo like shit. You ain't talking about Lala like that,
right?
Man,
it might taste like Fruity Pebbles though, for real.
I got Duncan.
Duncan,
yeah.
But KG wasn't a hoe, no.
He wasn't. Damn sure wasn't. He really wasn't.
I probably gotta go.
We drinking. That's what you said, Peacock. We drinking.
Yeah, we drinking.
Oh, we drinking.
Oh,
we drinking. What up, Ed?
Hey.
Ooh, okay. It's still on Timmy D. Oh, this is a good one. Duncan. Actually, these next 2, these next 3, these next 4, it's gonna be some good ones. Duncan, Karl Malone.
I got the mailman.
I figured he was gonna take.
Duncan had a hard one. Big ticket was a problem though. Big ticket definitely was a problem.
I got the mailman.
Over Duncan?
It's hard to score 32 goddamn thousand points.
Shit, when you the only one getting the goddamn ball, shit,
and rebounding.
You better score 52. Ooh.
Karl Malone get as basketball. Karl Malone never get no credit.
He don't.
That man scored 32,000 points.
I agree. He don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the mailman too. I'm gonna take Karl Malone too.
Well, shit. You look at what he did and
was good, Phil.
Nah,
Duncan clears Karl Malone.
Nah, Mr. Wolf. Nah. Yeah.
That's a
man.
Hey,
ain't nobody.
Mailman was a big motherfucker though too.
Nobody can stop that pick and roll.
One of the hardest players to stop. Who you got, Peacock?
I got to go Duncan.
You go Duncan. I with Karl Malone. You with Malone, Kills?
Yeah, I went with the mailman.
The mailman move on. Karl Malone, Moses Malone.
Oh shit! Was Moses a power forward or was he a center?
Power forward.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I will take. We might have to drink that because Moses came straight out of high school, was still beasting. So
we drinking?
Yeah, we'll drink on that. That one hard.
Kels, I feel like you're getting off easy.
Yeah, I'm getting off easy.
All right.
Next, look. This how good I am. Next week, whatever we drink, I'm taking 2 drinks every time.
So you doubling up.
I'm doubling up.
You just said that live. You doubling up.
Look, audience, I am a man of my word.
And we can probably be in the same
set,
so you ain't gonna be able to cheat.
What you mean? What you mean y'all drink to that, but not Tim?
Because we pit Mailman over Duncan, but Moses Malone, we drinking. People didn't understand where Moses was about, though. Moses came into the league as a high schooler, leading the league and almost rebounding. Moses Malone was the beast. He brought along the 76ers team that won their first title with Julius Erving, with the doctor. People forget about Moses.
Oh, I ain't forget about Moses. Who you got? You got Moses or Carl?
Man. I'm gonna go Carl. I'm gonna go Carl Malone.
You gonna go Carl Malone?
Like you already said.
I never seen Moses play, so I'll take the mailman. Hey,
yeah,
I feel him. Go with what you know. Go with what you know. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Carl Malone myself. Yeah. For real.
Had to go Carl.
Damn, I'm old. I saw Moses Malone play.
Hey, you go ahead and tell your secrets live. Why don't
right.
I'm proud of him. Hey.
Carl Malone, Charles Barkley.
That's another one who don't get no credit as much.
I'm gonna go Barkley.
I would have to take Malone.
I'm gonna go Barkley myself.
I gotta go Barkley.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Barkley myself. Barkley, Dirt.
So Dirt moved. Oh, so Barkley moved along. Mailman lost. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Barkley or Dirt?
Barkley or Dirt?
You gonna push Dirk over because of the ring?
No, I'm gonna push Dirk over because he can shoot. Shit. And Dirk was 6. Dirk was 7 foot and can shoot 3. So Dirk.
Yeah. Dirk was a different animal at that time.
The only thing Barkley, if you was looking at him, if you was a scout that had better than he was an undersized power forward where he played at and he scored. You know what I'm saying? To be only 6'4". So, but
Kobe and Bron the same year.
Dirk better.
That's true. He did.
I'm gonna go Dirk myself.
Yeah.
But Barkley wasn't no hoe neither.
No, by any means.
Dirk Kemp.
Who?
Sean Kemp.
Kemp Dirk.
And I love the ring, man.
I got Dirk too. Dirk. Dirk AD.
This would be G spot.
Man, right, that's kind of like a.
I still gotta go with Dirk.
Does availability count?
You said what?
Does availability count?
Reliability.
Does reliability count?
Reliability.
Does that count?
And availability.
Because if that's the case, you got to go Dirk. You can't even.
I'm going with Dirk anyway.
You got to go Dirk any.
Both of them can shoot the threes though, but Dirk just shot it better.
Dirk got a better shot than AD.
Yeah,
AD got him defensively
and block shot.
AD got him defensively.
But you can't
Offensively,
stop Dirk.
man, like I know this. I'm gonna get a slight edge to Dirk.
Mhm.
But I do know this: when they talk about big men, whether they're power forward in the center, when they always talk about when healthy, when available, when all that come into play, they mention AD name a lot.
Mhm. Hey,
They
deal
mention
beast.
his name a lot. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna get an edge to Dirk. This is an easy one too, for real. Phil say Dirk, and AD can't never
There you
stay
go.
healthy.
There you go, right there. Facts.
Because availability is availability.
Facts.
Slow down, bro. We want some too. Dirt Sheed.
Dirt.
Dirt.
I got Dirt too.
The Sheed Wallace was nice too. A little knuckle crazy, but hey, that was his game. I mean, you know.
Dirt C-Web.
Mm. 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 Sewell was a beast when he played. But Dirk was a little bit better than Sewell. Just a little bit. If I was drafting, I'd probably pick Dirk.
You know what? This is gonna be my one bias pick of the day.
You going
I
Weber?
fuck with C-Web, man. I gotta take Weber, man.
I figured that.
I gotta take C-Web with this.
I figured that.
He was a 5'5".
Hey, C-Web was a beast, man. Like for real.
No, Sewell was nice.
Respectfully, Dirk. See, the respectfully part will let me know he really want to say C-Web, but he
Right.
he giving Dirt his flowers right now. I ain't mad at that. Who you got,
I mean,
Scott?
you can't go wrong with either one.
No, but Dirk was
Okay.
a little bit more polished scoring wise than Sewell. Sewell can pass better.
Man, you must see what Sacramento days.
That's
Woo!
what I said, yeah.
I mess with Sewell. You know what I'm saying?
Sacramento. Who you got, Peacock?
I'm gonna go.
You the tiebreaker.
I don't know if I could break this.
You say you don't know if you could break it?
Yeah.
Oh, so we drinking?
I leaning towards Dirk, but you know I'm still on the fence with this. So you might as well go ahead, take it.
I'll take another one. Kills, I can't believe you lifting up Pop, man. That's a bull.
Hey man, I'm playing along with the game. I told you I doubled it up next week. So when I get drunk,
we gonna see. We gonna see.
When I get buzzed, I am not liable for what I say.
So you said Dirk, right, Kales?
I said Dirk, yeah.
And I said C-Web. So it's still Dirk right now. Dirk, Juwan Howard. That's an easy one.
Dirk.
Juwan Howard was nice though in the NBA for a couple of years though, when he was with Washington.
Twan trying to get geek. He drunk. Hey,
man,
I told you it was a long week, man. Hey, man. I gotta take one for Kale since he's drinking RC Cola over there.
Hey, hold on, y'all on my back, man. I couldn't get to the store today. Okay,
man,
you know, man. Pick one, sip one. Come every Friday at the same time.
Friday, same time. Tell him again, Peacock. Tell him again.
I'm picking and sipping.
Weber was my favorite player Him and Sean Kemp. Hey man,
Sean Kemp was nice.
Yeah, till he came to Cleveland, got big as a fucking house.
Even in his Cleveland day, he made the All-Star team.
Yeah, then he started getting them double cheeseburgers from Wendy's and shit.
No, he had to eat all them.
I thought that too at Pop. Sorry, Kels.
Hey, my bad. I mean, you know, I had
to do that. It ain't your bad. What you say, Peacock? Pick one sip on every Friday at 7, right?
Same time every week.
Same time every week. You have Monday through Thursday to go do what you need to do.
I picked this up yesterday.
You knew this was coming 3 weeks ago.
Now I got to do with that sign that's back there, the Antoine Spivey show. That ain't got to do with that yesterday. We talking about today.
I'm still drunk.
Also RC Cola? Really?
I had some Tito's last night. So
again, we have nothing to do with Pick One Sip One was not Thursday night, it's Friday night. Last time I checked.
Exactly. So you drunk last night.
Drunk last night to avoid today. Ain't that about it, bitch? Ain't that about it? Last one. Dirt. This is an easy one too, man. Dirt or Chris Bosh?
Man,
it ain't that easy, but Dirk. Bosh had his moments when he was in Toronto. When he got to Miami, he was just another player. I mean, Bosh was nice. Don't get me wrong.
Damn, how you just go, man? You gonna say just ain't that about a
Bosh? He wasn't getting his numbers. Player. I mean, he wasn't getting his numbers like he was in Toronto.
Of course, because he was the man in Toronto. In Miami, Miami became the third wheel, but he was on.
He played his part. He played his pro. What I liked about Bosh in Miami, he learned how to.
You ain't like nothing about. You just call him just another dude.
Right.
You don't like nothing about him. You just call him just another dude.
I said I didn't call him another dude, but okay.
You did.
And if you weren't forced into retirement, you know he would have been relevant for a long time.
I would like to see him without LeBron.
You did
Wade to see how
see him without them too.
No, he didn't. Wait, he got the blood cost right after Wade and after LeBron left.
So you talk about post LeBron and post Wade because you seen him before he got there.
When he played with Toronto, that was his team. He was averaging over 20 points a game.
So what you mean you want to see him without them? You seen him without him before he got there.
No, when he played with Miami, because when he played with Miami, he won the.
Man, you know, Kel's always trying to move the goalpost.
He wasn't the same player. He was not the same player in Toronto that he was in Miami.
Of course he wasn't. He
had Brian Ward with him.
And what I said is that I would like to see him play without Wade in Miami. How he would have took that team. That's what I'm saying. When he came back to the Toronto days, because he was regulating to the third wheel. That's how he played without Wade and LeBron in Miami, not Toronto, in Miami. Well,
so what would have been a difference? What would have been a difference between the two?
If he would have been in Miami, you started at the car. When you got in the car, start driving with him.
What?
Man.
What would have been a difference?
Yeah.
The difference is would he be able to take on the leadership role that he had in Toronto, coming back from the Western. That's why that's why they gave him why do you think they gave him the contract extension instead of Dwayne Wade?
What? I'm not getting into the car.
Why you think Miami gave Bosh an extension instead of D Wade?
You know, the crazy part is he ain't even drunk. He drinking Pepsi and he's still talking like this.
Because y'all don't understand what y'all thinking. Never mind. Never mind.
You made it seem like he wasn't the same Bosh.
He wasn't the same player in Miami that he was in Toronto.
He didn't have to be. He had Brian Wade.
See what I was trying to say? If he could have got back to that player.
If he didn't, okay, this is how retarded that shit just sounded.
How did it sound?
You just said I want to see how he play without Brian and Wade. When
Right.
we saw that in Toronto, and then you say
clear leader in Toronto, man.
And then you say I want to see what he do in Miami. Now, if you said what he gonna do in Miami, are you talking about far as like terminology wise, coaching wise, terminology wise? Like what do you mean?
What I'm saying, in Miami? What I'm saying in Toronto, he supposed to have been the main player. Let's see if he could, because in Toronto he didn't get Toronto to a playoff game. He didn't get Toronto in a playoff. Let's see if he could have got Miami to the playoff without Wade and LeBron. That's what I'm saying. Because everybody knew how Kevin Love played when he came to Cleveland, right? Kevin Love didn't play the same way with LeBron that he came to in Cleveland.
Who did Toronto have issues with in the East? I mean, you're looking at the East and the West.
Toronto in the 3 years, 5 years that Toronto, I think they only made the playoffs one with Chris Bosh.
Who stood in their way in the East?
I just said the Cavaliers, the Bulls.
So that might be why he didn't make it. Look at the competition he was going up against.
They did not make it at all.
They left, LeBron and Bosh left at the same time.
Because he had buttercups. He got an extension right after he got an extension.
They left their teams at the same time.
Right, to go to Miami.
What I'm saying is, like you said, he had the Bulls in his way, and he had LeBron in his way.
That's like
LeBron stood in the way of a lot of teams there. So don't act like it's not like Chris Bosh was just he was an okay player. Look at the talent he had standing in his way as well.
Okay, and Giannis had talent. Giannis was the only player on his team, and he got his team to the NBA Finals. And look who he had to go against.
LeBron.
You gonna put some respect on Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton at that time. You gonna put some respect on their name.
He did.
But Giannis was the man, wasn't he? But Giannis was the man. Who got
no shit, Sherlock?
Okay, so was Bosh the man in Toronto? Yes or no?
Yeah, no, but who stood in?
What did Bosh do for Toronto?
Who stood in his way? Who stood in his way?
Who cares? If you're the man, you can go past anybody. What you talking about?
So LeBron was just a nobody going against him, right?
LeBron couldn't get past nobody until he went to Miami, but he was still getting his team to the finals.
I could have swore we made to the. So what I'm saying is they would have had to go to the Cavs.
In Chris Bosh's career in Toronto, what did they accomplish?
Man,
for him to be the man.
What did anybody else accomplish with LeBron standing in their way coming over there?
Okay,
besides Detroit, and
in that case, you could have said that about all NBA players. You can say about Charles Barkley.
He said the same thing when it come to Barkley. Like he had Jordan and them standing in his way.
Okay, but Jordan
was the reason a lot of people didn't get rings.
But he still got to the playoffs. He still got his team to the playoffs.
Man, who the fuck was on that Toronto team with Chris Bosh?
Who was on the Toronto team with Chris Bosh? He had Chris Bosh. Let me see. He came back. And
I'm gonna help you out, Kills.
I'm thinking.
I know, but you feel strongly about this, so you should have already knew.
Was Vince there? Was Vince there?
They definitely was. They wasn't no slouches.
Huh? Who went to the finals in 07?
And who was on that? And who was on that Miami Heat team when it was Brian and Brian Wade and Bosh?
It was Mike Miller. It was Mike Miller and Mario Chalmers and Norris Cole. Are them household names?
UD.
Udella Hassel was okay.
Was they better role players than what Bosh had in Toronto?
Probably so.
Okay.
But that's what I was saying. What that's what I was talking about. Without LeBron and without D Wade, how would he play in Miami? Well, Miami would have been a playoff team with Bosh just being the only player from the big three.
That shit don't make no sense.
How don't make no sense?
It don't make no sense.
How? You paying this man $100 goddamn million? How?
How was
come up with 2 titles? How that don't make no sense? I don't get it.
So how was KG before he left? What would you say about him?
KG got his team to the playoff in Minnesota, and he had Ronnie Zerbiak.
So you just saying? So you saying KG had a better?
How many times have KG been in the playoffs in Minnesota? Besides that 1 year when they went to the Western Conference Finals, I believe.
He ain't make. He probably been like 3 or 4 times in his career in Minnesota.
Nah.
Y'all gonna believe whatever y'all want to believe, so we can move on.
That's you believing whatever you want to, man.
No, I don't. I just wanted to see how he would have played without LeBron and Wade. Y'all making it. That's all I wanted to say.
But
y'all making it seem like he was gonna be
like it's kind of like you saying he never. It's almost like you saying he never played without them.
What? Nah, man. Y'all missing the whole point. It's all right.
No, he just see what Kales do is this. With stars or superstars, whatever, be on the team, and they ball out, they play good, they do what they do, and they could be with that organization for, you take Chris Bosh years, 5 years, whatever. If they ain't going to the playoffs every fucking year, then if they leave, great, good as they is, good. LeBron, great as he is, he done lost to Golden State, 3 straight years?
Man.
3 straight years, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So if a person move on, in order for them to solidify themselves to kills like they still a good player, they got to do the same. I guess in his eyes, they got to do the same thing in a different situation with different players. Well, how the fuck he was just trying to say it would?
No, with Miami, the Heat would have been a playoff team with Bosh leading the league.
Yes.
Okay, then that's what I was saying.
Yes.
That's all I was saying. Okay, I would have liked to see that.
And he went to the playoffs in Toronto.
That's all I said.
What?
And I said he went to the playoffs in Toronto.
But
I said that.
So now I'm kind of confused on what the point you're making. Are you saying
I'm confused?
I'm making. Look, let's move on. I'm making no point. It's okay.
No, don't go routes now. Explain yourself.
I'm not going. How can I explain myself 10 times? Y'all don't get it. It's okay.
Right.
Let's move on.
I don't think you get it.
And then I don't get it.
Oh no, he get it. He get it. Is what he say is why he get it.
No.
Was Ray Allen there? Ray Allen. Toronto? He never played for Toronto.
Oh, Chris Bosh.
Oh, she talking about in Miami. Yeah. Ray Allen was there like the last 2 years in Miami, or the last year with the Heat with Brian Wade and Bosh. Was Ray Allen one reason Miami went to the playoffs because he hit that 3?
And you look at, let's see,
it was already in the playoffs. What it was the finals. And yeah, that was a big shot by Ray Allen in the finals.
Marcus Banks.
Yeah, see, Kel did it once again. Got us all off track.
Jared
I said let's move on.
NBA best player in each position. This is about to be a whole nother one too. It might be some more crazy.
No, because it's all talk.
Best player in each position right now. We can start off with the PGs. Who do y'all feel like is the best point guard in the NBA right now?
Luka.
I love Luka, but I'm gonna have to disagree. Right now, I'm gonna go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Right now.
So
Right
okay,
now,
right.
I'm going
Right
with Shai
now.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Right now, it's the best point guard in that position. For his position, he's the best right now. In his position, Shai Gilgeous.
Why? What made you lean towards Shai?
His numbers, his MVP talk. He doing it on both ends of the floor. Not saying Luka ain't. Luka shit averaging what 27, 9 and 9, something like that.
27 points. Shai
27, 9 and 9.
32,
But you look at what Shai doing, and he been doing it like ever since he left the Clippers. But every year he just elevated and got better and got better and got better, especially on the defensive side of the basketball. And the crazy thing about it is they can win without him. So it ain't like you can sit up here and say, well, OKC can't win without him. They done did. Every game he didn't play this season with them, they won. The dude averaging 32.
He averaging 32.8.
And like I said, doing on both ends and not taking nothing away from Luka. I like Luka. Luka be balling. But that motherfucker Shai Gilgeous, I don't give a fuck what defense you throw at him, who you put on him. That nigga just ball the fuck out.
I like Shai, but I like Shai. You know, that's my boy. But Luka is averaging 28.1, 8 and 8 and 8. 8 rebounds and 8 assists a game. So
would you?
So Luka and Luka been in MVP conversation too. But I think Shai has not.
I said right now.
I think Shai. I
said right now, and you gonna stop doing that too, Kels. Every time I say at the moment, you always try to sneak in.
He still ain't doing the only thing he averaging. The only thing that Shai is doing better is scoring.
Who is the MVP front runner right now?
It's probably gonna be Shai and the Joker.
Ain't no probably.
And the Joker.
It's Shai. Kel's got Luka. I'm taking Shai. Who you got, Peacock?
When I look at the numbers, you know, Luka got Shai beat by a point as far as averaging this year, but also Luka played less games than Shai at this point.
And then when we just talk about the best ability, ability is availability.
True.
I know Shai out there every game, unless it's for some rest bullshit. But who you got?
You know what? When I look at kind of got to give Shai do got the edge. When you look at overall, and then when you look at his efficiency, less turnovers, and
Luka is a solid.
Look at he no slouch by any means. Yeah, by any means.
Anthony Edwards too. Anthony Edwards is a 2 guard, but we're gonna get on that in a minute.
Yes, I would.
Luka is a solid 2. Like for real.
And even if he was going, I mean, if he went number one, if he was number one on the list, that ain't like you made a mistake or to be called out. You can't go wrong with either one. But I would say Shai got the edge. When you talk numbers, Shai has the edge in this one.
Yeah, I got Shai too. So we got 2 for Shai, 1 for Luka.
Now,
side note,
on a side note, if you take Shai and put him back in and Shai and Luka put him in like that 2015, 2016 era with Curry, do you think he would have been right there? They would have been right there with Steph?
In 2016?
Like the 15, 16, 17 era where Curry was just killing everything. Would they be right? Would they be right there?
No.
No, because Curry was the MVP of that year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like when you put them in that time frame, how do you think they would have been with Curry as far as ranking with them three? Would they still been at the top?
And they playing how they playing now?
They playing how they playing now, but then how Curry was playing.
Oh,
Curry was still winning because he had one of them years that MVP candidate that he would have that MVP. Plus, he was on the best team.
Yeah,
I get the leading scorer. That's
the right answer, Curry too. Yeah.
If you're gonna put Shea over Luka right now, it's because his team is better. And because his team is better, and he's the best player on that team.
I see what you said. I do. I think I understand a little bit why you feel that, but this moment, nah.
That's my boy. I love Shea.
But in sports talk, they said Edwards should be the face of the NBA, not none of the ones y'all talking about. Well,
Edwards don't. Never mind. I'm gonna keep my comment to myself.
What? Anthony Edwards don't want to be the face of the league.
Right.
Two, again, we're talking about per position. We haven't got to Anthony Edwards' position yet, which we about to do now. With that being said, who y'all got as the best two guard right now in the NBA? I would start off by saying this is where you can start talking about Anthony Edwards. I feel like Anthony Edwards is the best two guard in the NBA right now. So I got Anthony Edwards. Not too far behind him, maybe Devin Booker.
I think Book
and D Mitch, but I'm gonna go Ant-Man.
I was about to be biased.
You about to say Mitchell?
Yeah, I was gonna be a little biased and go ahead and say
Mitchell up there. Like he right for real, he right there with Anthony. I mean, with Devin Booker. For real, he right there with Devin Booker. But I got Anthony Edwards, two guard. Who you got, Kels?
I'll have to say Anthony Edwards for the simple fact that you can't deny his talent, but Mitchell should be right up there with him. And Mitchell is not having a scoring year like he usually have.
He don't need to either.
But I'm just saying, but
he don't.
I get you.
That's why probably people won't put Mitch up there, Spider up there, because he's not having that maybe Utah Spider, yeah. What Jaylen Brown played? He played the 2 or the 3, and he ain't better than none of these ones I'm about to say at the 2 or the 3. Who you got, Peacock? Jaylen Brown?
Jaylen Brown, all right, but he ain't better than Anthony Edwards.
Jaylen Brown do play the 2 though in that system.
Who your 2 guard, Peacock?
I'm going Mitchell. I got to do it. I'm going Mitchell.
And that's a biased pick for you, right?
I mean, his efficiency numbers is better, but now Edwards still a beast. And I think he's still on. I think his talent or his skills are still climbing. I don't think he reached his peak yet. So, but I'm still going Mitchell.
Okay, you got Mitchell. Me and Kels got Edwards. 3, small forward position.
Still the GOAT, LeBron.
I'm still going LeBron.
Facts.
That was the easiest position to get because not really. What you consider KD?
You could have put Bron at the 4. I consider AD a 4.
KD a 4?
You said KD or AD?
KD.
A 3.
So LeBron better than KD right now, as you say, in a moment. Yeah, I know you're gonna say LeBron, but in a moment, how they playing? If you was looking at them,
Bron.
Okay, I was just saying in a moment. Okay,
Bron. I got Bron at the 3 too. Who you got, Kill? I mean, Peacock.
Bron. I said that right off the bat.
Oh yeah, you're not unanimous. Now this is where the trick come in at for real.
Yeah, you got
At the 4 position, who is the best power forward right now in the NBA at the 4 position?
Do you
The Greek freak?
I mean, you got Giannis, you got Durant, but I'm going Giannis.
I got Giannis too.
I got Giannis
too.
I couldn't say his name, so that's why I said
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That right there.
And this should be a no-brainer too. Who y'all got at the 5?
The Joker.
Of course.
Man, y'all tripping.
Who? What other center better than the Joker?
He don't say him. No, I know he ain't about to say that.
I'm about to pull the peacock.
Don't do it.
Jared Allen.
Jared Allen, baby.
Jared Allen, baby. Was he an all-star? He wasn't even an all-star, man.
Jared Allen, baby.
Yeah, it ain't his fault. He couldn't vote for himself.
Hey, man, look.
They couldn't let that many Cavs get in.
All realness, it's a joker. It's a joker, but damn it.
I'm a homer.
Jared Allen.
I'm a homer, but nah.
No, it's a joker. It's a joker, but damn it, put some respect on the fro man name. Jared.
I know he tried to do a LeBron dunk and then it didn't look right.
Hey, it don't matter. Hey, he still did it, as long as it went in.
Yo, I was trying to do
it
LeBron.
Went in and we got the W.
He a big man trying to make things happen, man. Kels, you disrespectful, Kels. You know that?
How disrespectful? I don't understand.
What'd you just say about about Allen? What'd you just say?
By Allen, he's not the Joker. That's not disrespectful.
No, he got to say something about the dunk. What'd you say about Allen?
No, I was just saying he said that he was trying to do. He laughed at himself. He's like, no, I couldn't do that. He was trying to do the LeBron dunk.
He can laugh at himself. You can't.
I can laugh at whoever. What do you mean?
No, you can't.
They laugh at me.
I wonder what.
Thank you, Peacock.
I don't care. I don't care. I want them to laugh at me.
And he's right about that. He don't care. He don't care. So that'll be one argument. One case you was not winning with Kels. He don't care. Yeah. Look, he had me cracking the fuck up earlier. Was that this morning?
Yeah.
I ain't about to say what he was saying.
I said like you know what I'm saying. You know how people try to joke on you. You know what I'm saying. I'm look. You can be truthful to me. You know what I'm saying. Don't lie on me. I'll say if you lie on me, that's disrespectful. But if you tell the truth, all right, yes, I got a missing too. And what? That's the truth. I am bald-headed. Okay, and but don't say I got some hair. Now that's disrespectful because that's a lie.
Oh man.
So hey, Kels, the truth is the truth.
My dude doing the 8 Mile, he doing the be ready.
Tell them something they don't know about me.
Right. You can't say nothing.
Look, he had me dying laughing this morning, man. Like crying, like man, it's about 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, man. Like, dude,
Man.
Hey.
I don't gotta
The Clans got a real good marriage.
You's a fool, man. You's a fool. But yeah, so who we say Joker?
The Joker.
Joker at the 5. Joker at the 5.
Yep.
So we got Joker at the 5, Giannis at the 4, Brian at the 3. Me and Kels were with Anthony Edwards. You went with Donovan Mitchell at the 2. I went with Shea at the point. Kels went with Luka, and you went with who? Peacock, Shea?
You went with Shea.
I went Shea.
You went with Shea? Yeah. I mean, all good choices. All good choices. You still got the Tatums out there, the Mitchells, the Bookers, the.
You know what's something about Tatum though? You know about Tatum. I think Jaylen Brown and Boston. I think Jaylen Brown like cancel Tatum out a little bit. For me, I mean I like Tatum, but it seems like Jaylen Brown is trying to take over. I mean, that's from my perspective.
Shit, for $300-something million, he better do something.
That's what I'm saying. So It's like okay, but Tatum nice too. I think Booker having a down year this year.
Man, Booker. I ain't about to get on him, man. That's a whole different conversation, man. The Arizona Cardinals have made Trey McBride the highest paid tight end in the NFL. Is it deserving for him? Should he be the highest paid NFL? Kills, I know you like Trey McBride. You thought he was going to be your success to get you a victory last year, but you failed once again. However you want to put it, you failed. Good move for Cardinals.
Yes, because they brought back their number one target. You know, Trey McBride. The only thing I need Trey McBride now is to start scoring touchdowns, and that's on Kyler Murray. I feel, or on how they do down there in the end zone. Now he making $19 million. Now the first 3 years of his career, he got 221 catches, 2,231 yards, and 6 touchdowns.
But he only had two this last season.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's on the Cardinals. That's on the offense that they run, because in no way the heck you got a tight end that talent, and you only got 4 different tight ends. Sam Laporta, rookie year, only 2 years, got 17 touchdowns. 17 in 2 years. Now you telling me Trey McBride couldn't do that? Evan Ingram had 12 touchdowns. I'll just strictly go 12 touchdowns. He making $11 million. George Kittle's making 15. So with this said, I think now they're gonna try to force feed him in the end zone now because he's making all this money.
So
but
either he will be overpaid.
I called Trey McBride when he was a rookie. His rookie year, I liked him. You know what I'm saying? But for Arizona, he worth the money.
Peacock, good move or bad? I mean, good move. You like the move?
I mean, I like the move of signing him, keeping him, because he's still moving on. He's still early on in his career. So I think he got all the. I
say he only 25.
That's what I said. He's still early in his NFL career.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's a lot of upside to him. Now, make him the highest paid tight end. I don't know. I guess we have to see if that pan out, because just think of it. If he the highest paid tight end for what he did this past year, if that don't transition to this upcoming year, then does that mean he not as good, or they overpaid him, or does that mean you gotta pay some of the other tight ends like Laporta or Kittles or Bowers? Like Bowers is another one. Bowers was the number 1 tight end. Now, if you look at that, does that mean that they gonna deserve a bigger contract when it comes time to negotiate their deals? Or
I think this deal did set the table for tight ends. It ain't too many like big time tight ends out here. You got McBride, Bowers, Laporta, Kittles, Kelsey about to be hitting the downfall in my opinion.
He making 17.
Somebody else coming on. Look at Smith in Miami.
I want to see more. I think that was just a sample size from Juju Smith.
Yeah,
right. I want to see more.
But on some real live stuff though, when Arthur Smith was in Atlanta, he was their best tight end. He took over for picks, and that's how he got the contract to Miami. I got to see more too.
Yeah, I want to see more. Great conversation, fellas. Great conversation. Once again, Kill took that L today, y'all. Cool J with 3 L's.
Why I always got to take L's?
Cool J with 3 L's. I appreciate everybody that tuned in on YouTube. Don't forget to keep subscribing to the YouTube channel for more content like you already see today. And keep saying Kills take his L's.
I sacrifice.
Just because y'all have a safe weekend, man. For myself, for Peacock, for Kills, the truth in the building. Y'all stay safe, man. We gonna catch y'all Monday, same time, same place for the Antoine Spivey podcast show with Kills and Peacock. We out of here, y'all. Deuces.
Like the Cavs, we got